do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the new Trier Trevians take on the Maine West Warriors. In cross-conference play, Central Suburban South versus North. Well, how do you do? Glad to have you. All set to get underway. Jeff Duckman will lead it off for the Warriors, facing Ben Brecht. And pitch low, ball one. Partly cloudy day. We've had a very rainy week. Only got one out of our schedule, our personal schedule 5. Only got one of them in because of the weather. Foul ball. Scheduled and rescheduled, and nothing got played. And strike 3. Only one that did get played was the New Trier Maine South. First of the home and home over at Maine South. The New Trier field was Lake right field again. There's a strike on the outside corner to Eric Outlaw. And a pitch low, ball. The look in by Brecht. Bobby Garrick catching today, low and outside a ball. Chris Selgrad on deck. And a hot shot foul outside of first base. Today's senior day. Pitch a low ball, honoring the seniors. A week before they kick them out of the building. Yes. I remember many a story about the last day of the seniors on campus at the various high schools. Ball 4 and Outlaw aboard. And some of the athletes over the years that did some stupid things on the last day and got caught doing it too. Here's Chris Selgrad. Pitch low and inside the ball. Also some dumb senior pranks. Ben Brecht delivers, and the pitch is high for a ball. The 6'4 lefty delivers, 6'6 lefty delivers, and a strike on the inside corner. Trevians have had trouble this whole year winning on Saturdays. They've only won one game on Saturday. And a rather lengthy losing streak. Ground ball. McCaffrey to second, to first, and the double play ends the inning. Go to the bottom half of the first. No score in this one between Maine West and the New Trier Trevians. And Sammy Viscotti leading it off. First pitch goes to bunt, pulled it back. Took a pitch outside for a ball. Ball 1. The Maine West Warriors give up the left field foul line. They play the left fielder basically in the power alley. You can see him out there. Swung way around to the right side. And the ball. 2-0. Ball 3. And the pitch on the way, a line shot right back up the middle, a base hit, single for Viscotti. here is Drew Lamont. So Lamont bats and protects the runner, takes off, and Visconti's got himself a stolen base. Junior Torrio on the mound for the Warriors of Maine West. Strike. In the Central Suburban League, North Division, there are a lot of the two Warriors out of the 6 teams. 2 high schools as nicknames of the Warriors. They use different Warrior symbols. In the North Suburban League, it's Bulldogs. There's 2 Bulldogs. Strike 3. And Lamont was tagged as he went by. And that's out number 1. Here's Nolan Stogentine. Yeah, strike. To Stogentine. Lock and load outside of ball. Stogentine playing left field today. We're here at New Trier, and I'm surprised we were able to play this game because I went by the field Thursday, and Lake Right Field was out there. Must have had about this field slopes to the east, and that right field must have had about 6 inches of water on it. And there is not a lot of good drainage. This is basically filled in swampland. And a fly ball. Center fielder over a couple of steps, takes it for the out. And that was a hit and run play. And Visconti had to hustle back. Fortunately, the throw back there was a little off. So 2 out. Here's Logan Weibel. And he takes a strike, strike 1. So Logan Weibel bats with runner at second. These 2 teams will play in the same sectional, but in different regionals. Strike. The New Trier Regional, 2 city teams, Niles West and Leiden, in addition to New Trier. And New Trier coming in as number 2 in the sectional. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the first. At the end of the first inning of play, there's no score between New Trier and Maine West. We'll be back with more. You're watching Sports Action as seen on cable on New Trier Television, AT&T Uverse, Comcast Northern Cook County, Highland Park Access, and also seen on the internet on YouTube. And you can get the list of all the broadcasts by going to the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage. And you can see the current games and the great games of the past that are available on our YouTube affiliate. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the top of the second inning. Crosley Duckman leading it off. And takes the pitch low and outside of ball. strike. 1-1. Then Crossley Duckman, Jake Patarella. Riportella, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. Foul ball. On deck. Jake Riportella. Swinging the bat, strike 3, and Riportella steps in. Strike on the outside corner. It's been a very strange sports season this year. Baseball so far. There's a fly ball and foul down the right field line. And Breck in the wind to pitch and a little bit outside the ball. And drop third strike. Garrick throws and threw it high, safe at first. And a drop third strike and an error. So Rip Portella aboard, and here's Dylan Ronan. Rip Portella with his lead. Foul ball back. Now to first. Runner back. Kind of a partly cloudy afternoon. Cloudy to partly cloudy. There's a strike. And it's been a very cool week. Actually, you know, people always talk to me, or parents talk to me about how cold they are or whatever. Particularly this year. I mean, this year is kind of a reminiscent to me a little bit of the 2011 spring, but it's not as bad this year, all things considered. I mean, it's been the sort of day that throw the second out in time to stolen base. As Riportella was off with the pitch there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And here's Sean Russell. You know, I mean, I'm not saying it's balmy weather, but I really haven't had those vicious winds off the lake. Oh my God, what are we doing out here? Sort of days this year. I mean, I've had a couple of days with the wind. You know, it's been a bit brisk, whatever. But I mean, I've had days when I was expecting it to snow, and that has not been the case this year. Yeah, the temperatures have been in the low 50s. Strike 3, and uniquely, Ben Brick struck out 4 in the inning. No runs, no hits. A drop third strike and an error, and one man left. Go to the bottom half of the frame. And Matt McCaffrey leading it off. Well, you ever wonder how you can have more than 3 strikeouts? And that was the case in the top of the inning. Matt McCaffrey. Here's a strike at the outside corner. I'd like to see, some teams sometimes have, like 4 or 5 strikeouts in an inning. And it's like, whoa. Obviously, it would have to be the opponent, not the team we're covering. There's a strike on the outside corner. Matt McCaffrey. I suppose it could happen. I can think of a couple of teams over the past that it might have happened, and I just don't remember it. And the pitch low ball. Grant Klenovich on deck. Frank Nicholas in the hole. Bottom of the second inning. And foul ball. Off to the right, a wind chill whacker. And a high pop-up. And left fielder going to move in and take it for the out. One away. Here's Grant Klenovich. And he takes a pitch high for a ball. And a pitch low for a ball. They lock and load, and a foul ball back behind us. And I think the count's blackjack. And ball 3. And strike on the outside corner, and the count's gone full. Leno thought that was a little bit too outside. But the umpire is the final judge. That's why he's out there. And the delivery on the way, and a little scooper. Nice catch by the shortstop. And 2 down. Here's Frank Nicholas. And he fouls that one off. We've had some peaks of sun through the morning. It has clouded up a little bit here. Foul ball. The field still is a little wet, although it certainly has dried out enough to play here. Outside of ball. They've got some extra baseballs today, just in case the ball lands in some of the wet spots in the mud. Ground ball, slow little roller. Pick up, throw to first, and the first baseman couldn't hold on. And an error. And Frank Nicholas aboard. Here's Bobby Garrick. And the butt, nope. Hit him while he was still in the batter's box. Strike one. Nicholas with his lead off first. Torrio will throw over there to keep Nicholas honest. The pitch, and in the dirt, there goes Nicholas, and a stolen base. So Frank Nicholas with the steal, second stolen base of the ball game for the Trevians. And Garrick bats with 2 out and runner at second. And pitch high, a ball. Delivery and a ground ball. First baseman off the end of the bat. Steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the second. At the end of 2. There's no score between New Trier and Maine West, and we'll be back. You are watching the action on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Seat belts. Ticket. Click it or ticket, Illinois. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the top of the third inning. And Joe Swanson leading it off for Maine West. Takes a pitch low ball. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside strike. Again, swing and a miss. Pitch was a little bit up high. The lock and load and fouled one off to the right. Number 8 in the batting order for the Warriors. And foul ball back at us. Had a lot of those last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's a low ball. Yeah. Forget what team it was. Barrington maybe had 3 by the same batter right in a row. Strike 3. And that is the 6th strikeout by Breck. Robert Andrade. Number 9 in the batting order, Andrade. Fouls one off for strike 1. And outside of ball. Breck delivers and went fishing in the Skokie Lagoons. A pitch in the ice. Swinging a bit strike. And missed a little bit outside the ball. And low a ball. Ben Breck, such a big player. That long delivery motion takes him off the mound. Ball 4. And Andrade aboard. Here's Jeff Duckman. Back to the top of the batting order. Go to first. Runner back. And a strike. Duckman struck out his first time up. And a little tight. And the ball. Top of the third inning. Time called briefly. Now Breck looks over to first. Delivers and got him. So 2 on with 1 out. Eric Outlaw, the batter. And a foul ball. back. But fielders weren't in position even if he did want to throw. Breck could do nothing but hold on to the ball. You don't have to, it's not a balk to do that on any base besides first. If you make the motion first, you got to throw to first. Foul ball. A windshield whacker back behind us. And the ball gets away. I'm not sure to call that one a wild pitch or a pass ball. It looked like it might have been a wild pitch as he bounced. And a pitch low ball. So two in scoring position with one out for Maine West here in the top of the third inning. And a ground ball. Nice pickup by Lamont over to first, but the run home to score. And Maine West leads this without the benefit of a hit. Here's Chris Selgrade. Well, you give them the gifts of the base runners, and sometimes it comes home and they'll bite you. Selgrade the batter. Trevians have Max Toma, Sammy Visconti, and Drew Lamont to open the bottom half of the third. Jeff Tuckman at third for Maine West. Runner at third. Breck delivers. And looked like it might have caught the corner, but I guess it must have been a little bit inside or low. And gets him to dance out of the way. Ground ball right to Klunovich. He'll take it himself, step on the back, and we go to the bottom half of the third inning, and it remains 1-0. Now Maine West leading the new Trier Trevians. And first pitch hitting, Max Toma fouls one off. Strike. And low for a ball. Trevians, a lot of seniors this year. Swing and a miss, strike. Strike three. One away. The whole lineup today, all seniors, and that doesn't count the pitchers and everybody else. Sammy Visconti, the batter. And outside a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. And a high fly ball. Center fielder drifts in a little bit, takes it for the out. And there's two away. Here's Drew Lamont. Torrio delivers. Strike. Well, with the weather being what it has been this week, about the only thing is it's really goofed up the pitching rotations for a lot of the schools that pitch a low ball. Not very often you basically get a week wiped out. You get one game. Trevians had one game forced in, and of course, indoor facilities, sort of like individual instruction. I mean, you can work on individual things, but you can't work on team concepts. Swing and a miss, strike. As in fielding and throwing, that sort of thing. They work with exchanges and that sort of thing. Yeah, you can maybe have an indoor pitching mound, batting cages inside, that sort of stuff. Watch film for the Trevians. Pitcher low, ball 4. Here's Nolan Stogentine. And a fly ball to center. And take it on the run for the out. And we play 3. It's Maine West 1 and New Trier nothing, and we'll be back. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage on your web browser. Just type in Metro Chicago Sports Network and go to the homepage for the list of all the games that are available on our YouTube affiliate. And then go to YouTube to watch any of those games on demand. That's current season and great games of the past. Texting and cell phones are dangerous, distracted driving. And now, handheld telephones are illegal in Illinois. While you're driving, a message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning. Drew Fisher warming up down in the bullpen. Crossley Duckman leading it off. And goes to bunt. Went through it. Strike 1. And a hot shot foul outside of first. 0-2 the count. And a pitch low ball. Jake Ripatilla on deck. Pitch is low and outside the ball. Crossley Duckman. A windshield whacker off to the right. And a ground ball. The pickup, and nobody covered first. And a single. Here's Ripatilla. And was it for Ben Breck. And now Drew Fisher in to pitch. Practice strike. I don't know that it was necessarily off that play at first. Reason why he was pulled, I think he is on a low specific pitch count. Yeah, the ball gets away, and trotting on over to second is Duckman. Goes the bunt and bobbled on the pickoff and aboard is Ripatilla. Second time he's had the advantage of a Trevian error to get on board. Runners at the corners. And Dylan Ronan, the batter. The designated hitter for the Maine West Warriors. Facing Drew Fisher for the first time and stolen base. That was a case that Garrick was more concerned with the fielders, the base runners rather than the ball. You could see he was already looking to the base runners. Fisted away. Drew Fisher gets his sign from Bobby Garrick. And strike three on the outside corner. One down. Two in scoring position. Here's Sean Russell. And he takes a pitch high and outside for a ball. Ball one. Russell struck out his last time up. He was the last of the four strikeouts in that second inning. For Ben Brecht, foul ball up. So, the runners take their lead. Fisher gets his sign from Garrick. Look back, and the pitch fouled off. Top of the fourth inning. And a little blooper fall up against the fence. About halfway down the third base line. And a pitch high, a ball, dropped it. Dropped it in, but didn't drop enough. Drew Fisher, and strike three. And that's the second strikeout in a row. Two out now, and the runner's still there. And here's Joe Swanson. Yeah, and another one back at us. Ball. And strike three. Wow. Struck out the side after the two got in scoring position. We go to the bottom half of the fourth, halfway home with the ball game. And it is 1-0 Maine West. And Logan Weibel with a little pop-up. And shortstop in shallow left field takes it for the out. One up, one down. And here's Matt McCaffrey. He takes one low and away, a ball. Maine West, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. Nutcher, no runs, 1 hit and 2 errors. And that only hit was a leadoff single back in the first inning by Sammy Visconti. There's a strike. Del Torio's been pitching very well. He has dealt with a base runner in the first 3 innings. Visconti to lead off the game, and the other two both made the base on with 2 out, 1 via error, 1 via walk. So Matt McCaffrey continues to bat. And a little ground ball, a little comebacker. Underhand flip and did it low. Pulled out of the dirt, 2 out. There's Grant Klanovich. And strike. And a high pop-up. First first baseman moves over a couple steps and takes for the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Trevians in the fourth. At the end of 4, it's 1-0 Maine West. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, seen on New Trier Television, AT&T Uverse in the Chicago area, on Comcast, Northern Cook County, on Highland Park Access, and on the internet on our YouTube affiliate, On Demand. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, seen on cable and the internet. And we move along to the top of the 5th inning. Robert Andrade leads it off for the Warriors. And foul ball back. Andrade walked and scored the only run of the ball game so far. Last time up. And it's a ground ball right through for the base hit. Single left, right to the 5-6 hole. So runner aboard. And here's Jeff Duckman. Senior day here at the ballpark. And Senior Parent Appreciation Day. The ball, high. Trevians, over the years, 2 state championships and 2 second-place finishes. And fly ball. And a triangle shot between the 3 fielders out there, and that's a base hit for Jeff Duckman. And here's Eric Outlaw. And you can see the smoke. Something of a factor out there in left field. There's a bunt right down the line. Tag him out by Klatovich, and the runners advance. And here's Chris Selgrat. So 2 in scoring position. Infield pulls in, looking for a play at the plate. Pitch is low and outside a ball. Well, next week, in real time, is the last week of the regular season before playoffs begin. Inside a ball. Trevians will host their own regional this year. And a fly ball. Left fielder Stojentine has it. And the sacrifice fly going to work. And it is 2-0. Maine West. Runner holds at second. Here's Crossley Duckman. And a fly ball. Stojentine. And whoopsie, drops it. That'll score another run. 3rd error of the ball game for the Trevians. And it is 3-0. And a pinch runner out there, Brandon Starbeck. And the ball gets away. Starbeck over to third, and he'll make it. And Jake Riportella, the batter. Riportella tried to bunt, I guess, and went through the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Top of the 5th inning. Scooped that, soft little line drive taken by Drew Lamont for the out. And the inning. And we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. And leading it off for the Trevians is Frank Nicholas. Now first pitch hitting, fly ball, left fielder misjudged it. And not beyond his reach. And Frank Nicholas into second with a double. And we got a pinch batter, Will Frankie, batting for Bobby Garrett here. And a ball one. So Frankie bats for Garrett. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Trevians chasing 3 now. Pitch is high, a ball. Torio's gone the distance. Only the 4th base runner. And strike. Allowed by Torrio is out at second. And Frank Nicholas. Nicholas was also aboard back in the first. High pop-up, foul territory. And first baseman takes it in foul territory for the out. And here's Matt Bosco. Matt also a hockey player. Played on Trier Green. They pitch. And low ball. Trier has 3 varsities. And low and outside a ball. And that one's a little, I guess it's a strike at the knees. Tabasco. One out, one out. And a pitch up in the eyes, a ball. And a line shot. That's a base hit to right. And that's going to score a run. Nicholas on the score. There goes Bosco to second. He's safe. And Max Toma re-enters. And will run out at second base. Top of the batting order, Sammy Visconti. Takes the ball, ball one. So it's 3-1 now. Fifth inning. And a very slow-moving ball game today. Inside a ball. Usually by this time, or most of our broadcasts were in the bottom of the sixth, if not finishing it off in the seventh. Pitch is high, a ball. But each game's different. Torrio looks back, delivered. And ball 4. So Visconti aboard. And here's Drew Lamont. A strikeout and a walk in 2 previous plate appearances for the Trevian second baseman. And takes a pitch low and outside the ball. Ball 1. miss. Strike. And the bunt attempt. Fall. And there goes the runner, the throw, and an awkward slide, and Max Toma is out. And Lamont continues to bat. And strike three, and that's the end of the inning. At the end of 5, it's Maine West 3 and New Trier 1. We'll be back. Watch some of the Metro Chicago Sports Network season broadcasts on YouTube affiliate. Or you can also watch our games on cable. The use of any tobacco products on school grounds is illegal under Illinois law. And that includes the outdoors. That includes standing out there on the, in the parking lot of the baseball field, smoking a cigarette or a cigar. That includes chewing the dugouts, coaches. I've seen that. All of it. It's illegal under Illinois law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we move along to the top of the 6th inning. And Dylan Ronan, the batter. And first pitch hitting ground ball to McCaffrey over to Klunovich for the out. One up, one down. Here's Sean Russell. And he shows bunt. And takes it for a ball. I don't know why, but that was a ball, but it was. And swing and a miss, strike. And a fly ball on the run, taken on the knees by Nolan Stogentine. And that's out number 2. Here's Joe Swanson. Foul ball. Maybe he was planning on also praying that he made the catch. Outside corner for strike. Sorry about that. And a little comebacker. Fisher over to first and a quick 1-2-3 in the top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it remains 3-1. Maine West over the New Trier Trevians. Nolan Stogentine leads it off and takes a strike. Strike 1. Time called. Now we're ready. And low and outside, a ball. Another one outside, a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Got a little piece of it, I guess. And I think it counts blackjack. Torio's gone the distance for Maine West. Pitch outside, a ball. 3-1. foul ball back, and it counts full. And low and away, ball 4. Yeah, here's Logan Weibel. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Trevians here in the bottom of the 6th. Go to first, runner back. And pitch high, a ball. The Weibel. They look over. Stojan team with his lead. Pitches outside the ball. And a strike. Trevians with 3 errors in the ball game here today. And they have had an impact. So the first runner back. Or one of them did anyway. The pitch and a windshield whacker. And squibbed foul. And the freshman team, freshman A team, finished their game up with Maine West over on the West Field. Watching the game here today. And the strike on the outside corner, strike 3. Here's Matt McCaffrey. The pitch out, throw to first, runner not going. And a little comebacker. Out at second on the first in time. 1-6-3 on the DP, and we're done with 6. And it's 3-1. Maine West leading the Trevians. We'll be back. You can now get immediate notification of Metro Chicago Sports Network uploads by following us on Twitter at Braun Mark. That's immediate notification of the uploads by following us on Twitter. Sportsmanship is a learned behavior. Teach it, practice it. Sportsmanship equals good citizenship. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the 7th inning of this one. Hello, girls. Some of the fans. There's the freshman team again. Sitting in the stands watching this one. Here's Robert Andre. Number 9 in the batting order. He has walked and scored a run, and singled and scored a run. In his 2 previous plate appearances, we get a bit strike. Trevians have a new pitcher on the mound. And a ball. David Richmond on here in the 7th inning. And a line shot. That's going to be base hit to left. Shallow left field. And here's Jeff Tuckman. And takes a ball 1. And goes the bunt, and it is McCaffrey who takes it, throws first. The sacrifice works, moving the runner along. Here's Eric Outlaw. Outlaw with a ground ball. Third baseman, nice pickup by McCaffrey, long throw, and Klanovich couldn't hold on. Fourth error of the ball game. The Trevians. So 2 on, and Chris Selgrid drove home a run with sacrifice fly his last time up. Runner at second. And a 55-footer. So runners at first and second. And a ball. And a strike on the outside corner. Number 3 in the batting order for the Maine West Warriors. Batting here. And a line shot. That's a base hit to left. And they're going to hold the runner. And the bases are loaded. And here is Crossley Duckman. So 1 out, bases loaded. And a strike on the outside corner. Nice play by McCaffrey there 2 batters ago on Eric Outlaw. It's a long throw, but Klanovich unable to scoop it out of the dirt cleanly on a hot shot foul outside of first. Runners pulled in at the corners for the Trevians. Fielders pulled in the corners. Bases loaded. And a pitch low ball. Now Richmond delivers and drops it. Kind of a floater and low and away a ball. Runners hold. And a high pop-up, foul territory. Klanovich takes it for the out. And the runners hold. Here's Jake Ripatella. And he takes a strike at the knee. Strike 1. Ripatella batting here. 2 out. And a little squibber foul. And a line shot, base hit to right. That's going to score a run. Leave the bases loaded and score the single run. And now ground ball, Dylan Ronan over to first, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. But the Maine West Warriors add another insurance run, and the lead is 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. And the Trevians will lead it off with Grant Klanovich. It's Klanovich, Frank Nicholas, and Bobby Garrett due up. There's a strike. And outside a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Yeah, Trevians' woes on Saturdays appear to be continuing here. Low and outside of ball. And that does not bode well for the playoffs. One in the week and then a Saturday game. Strike three on the fall tip, held on. Here's Frank Nicholas. He takes a strike out of the outside corner. And Squibber off the end of the bat. Outside of ball. And out of the glove back at us. On a pitch high ball. And strike three. And Jake Reynolds batting for Garrick here with two out in the bottom of the seventh. And a pitch outside of ball one. Pitch high ball. A little comebacker, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Over to first in time, and the ball game is all over. Final word on this ball game for the Maine West Warriors: 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 9 times by Trevians pitching, walked just twice, and 7 left on base with 1 stolen base. For the new Trier Trevians, 1 run on 3 hits, and you're not going to win many games when you have more errors than you have hits. They had 4 errors, 7 strikeouts. They were walked 3 times. Trevians left 4 on base, all in the early going, and 2 stolen bases. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast today, and for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.